Shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, you want to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. And salutation to all the arguments, pushing the truth, uncut and raw. Wicked leg, coming to throw, coming on shoulder, blah, blah, blah. All right, and this topic is glorious in his apparel. And what that's speaking of, Yahweh Shai coming with the host of heavens, man. All right, with the host of heaven. All right, what you ignorantly call UFOs, are chariots of Israel. All right, those are the vehicles of the angels, and that's where Yahweh Shai is coming back in. All right, just as when Yahweh Shai, all right, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, was caught into the cloud, I believe in Acts. All right, they said, the angel said, let's just get it. The same way that Yahweh Shai left is the same way he's going to come back. I believe it's Acts. Acts 1. Acts 1 and 9. And when he had spoken these things while he beheld, he was taken up in a cloud, which ignorantly called a UFO, is a chariot of Israel. All right. Yahweh Shai is going to come on the Father's ship, take it up in the cloud, receive him out of their sight. And while they looked steadfastly towards heaven, as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in a white apparel, angels, and which also said, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up to heaven? This same Yahweh Shai, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall so come in like manner as he have seen him go into heaven. So he's coming back the same way he left, the same way he's coming back. All right, so let's go to Isaiah 63, because that's what I named the topic of the lesson. Isaiah 63 and 1. Who is this that coming from Edom? Or Edom, all right, is a place where the Edomites dwell. But remember, it's a people for a place where dyed garments from Bosra. All right, and Bosra today will be America. All right, that's the chief place. Back then, it was a capital. All right, this is a glorious in his apparel. Glorious in his apparel is what? With the host of angels in a UFO, which you could call UFO. All right, traveling in the greatness of his strength. All right, come with a host of angels. We go to Psalms, and all right, with that speak in the righteous, mighty to save. All right, dyed garments. All right, when it's being, the dyed garments is speaking of a lot of bloodshed. You go to Isaiah 66, and we'll grab that as well. So let's just go into 2. Wherefore thou art red in thy apparel, and thy garments like that tried in a wine fat, because a lot of bloodshed. All right, it's gonna be a lot of bloodshed. The Heavenly Father sheds. All right, and it's not literally like he's gonna get his garment dirty with blood. It's just a way of saying, all right, that's how much blood is gonna be shed. Just as it say in Revelations, a lot of blood gonna be shed. Paraphrasing, as high as a horse's bridle. All right, so just comparing. All right, or making put a visual in your mind. All right. All right, so knowing that he's coming back to bring judgment, all right, and also save the elect. I have trod in the wine press, and they asked you the question. They said that garment's like that tried it in a wine fat. When you tread down grapes in a wine fat, all right, it sprinkles upon your garment, all right, the juice. And I have trod in the wine press alone, and of the people there was none with me, for I will tread down them in my anger and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For their vengeance is in my heart, and the year redeemed is come. See that? So the vengeance, the Heavenly Father destroying the wicked of our people and the heathens, and also redeeming, all right, the elect. All right. So hey, that's that apparel. All right. That's why I say every eye shall confess, every eye shall. Every person. Let's just get it. I know what I want to say, but it's not coming out. So let's just grab it. Revelations 1 and 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him. So even those that pierced him, the Romans soldiers that pierced Yahushua, all right, more than 2,000 years ago. All right, you're gonna pay for that. So that proves reincarnation, that those soldiers are somewhere, probably in the military, all right, higher ranking, but they're there, all right. And when Yahushua come, Yahushua is gonna come see them too, all right. And all the kindred of earth shall well because of him, even so amen. So every is gonna well, all right, because the people believe that the Son of the Heavenly Father, the Son, the first begotten Son, is first and foremost is a so-called white man. So when they see how Shah cut the clouds, look like a so-called black man, all right, and bringing judgment, because they believe that who they call Jesus Christ is gonna come in the lotus position and giving candy. Now understanding that the vengeance is in his heart, he's gonna bring judgment and also salvation for the elect. All right, that's why I say the day of the Lord is not a day of, it's like a day of darkness and gloominess. All right. Let me get it, because I said confess, but it goes also into cloud. All right, so lucky I'm all over the place. Cloud. All right, we read cloud, and we're gonna prove in the beams and Psalms, it speaks of they hide themselves in the cloud. Bear with me, Akim. Salakia. Every knee shall bow. Romans 14:11, for it's read, as I live, says the Lord, every knee shall bow to me, and every tongue shall confess to the power. See? So all of them going to confess and bow. All right, this is Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. So let's go into All right, let's go to I mentioned Psalms 68. Psalm 68 and 17. The chariots of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels, and the Lord is amongst them as Sinai in the holy place. So the Heavenly Father chariots is 20,000, even thousands of angels. Prove that those are the vehicles of the angels. That's where Yahushua is going to come in. That's that cloud. All right. I know that's in Psalms, because I said cloud. Is it Psalms 105? Or 103. 104. Psalms 104 and 2. Who covers thyself with light as with a garment, who stretches out the heavens like a curtain, who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind. And I'm speaking of the what you English call UFOs. All right, hide themselves in the clouds. All right, so that's what it's speaking of, the clouds. All right, let's go to Isaiah 66. That's Isaiah 66 and 15. Isaiah 66 and 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots, like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with the flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. But Heavenly Father is coming with fire. All right, he's coming with fire. Those concentration heat from the mouth of the chariots and those intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right. That's why Revelation speak of a sword. That's the concentration heat from the mouth of the chariots. All right, like a laser beam. All right. Luke 21 also goes into 27. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in a cloud, which we call UFO, with power and great glory, with power and great glory. And that's why everybody's going to bow down, confess, and wail. All right? You know? Because how shy is going to crack that clouds, man, and the earth is going to shake. All right? To and fro like, hey, man. All right? Hey, the real king is basically the real king of the earth or the universe, all right, has arrived. You know? That presence alone, or that glory alone is going to be very, very beautiful, man. All right, to withhold, all right. And also, hey, if you're in the right, you're going to be scared, all right. We also going to drop to our knees, man, and give all praise to Yahweh Shem Al Shai. The real king, our big brother is here, you know. I go to the end of that second Ezra 13. Second Ezra 13. Second Ezra 13 and 1. And it came to pass 7 days I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, arose a wind from the sea and moved all the ways thereof. And I behold, and lo, a man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven, the angels. And when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled and were seen under him. So all things gonna tremble, you know. All praise to Yahweh Shem Al Shai. All right. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burnt, and that heard his voice like as earth filleth, and when it filleth the fire. So that concentration heat, the mouth of the chariots. And after this, behold, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of the number of the four winds of heaven, and subdued the man that came out of the sea. So in the mix of World War III, all the nations are fighting against each other. Already all are going to when you see how shot crack the clouds, the atmosphere, or the ozone layer. All right, all of them are going to come together to fight against Yahweh Shai. That's why these nations have their own space force. All right, y'all gonna come together just as I did a video of Reagan said, if we have we'll put our differences. If we have a common threat from an enemy, from the paraphrasing from the heavens, we put all our differences put away our differences and come together and fight against the common enemy. All right, paraphrasing it, so all gonna come together to fight against Yahweh Shai and the angels, man. To see the heavens, all right. But I beheld, and lo, and he gave himself a great mountain and flew upon it. So Ezra thought that's how big the fathership was. Well, he said it looked like a mountain. All right, but he gonna then it's gonna go into it's not a mountain, because I would have seen where it came from, but that's how big the fathership is, man. All right, you've seen it, depiction of it in Independence Day. All right, but I would have seen the region or place where out the hill are given, I could not. And after this beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him, to fight against him, were so afraid that they durst fight. So they was afraid, all right, but Yahweh Shem Al Shai put a spirit upon them to fight. All right. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lift up his hand or held a sword, all right, nor an instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out his mouth, or the mouth of the church, like Independence Day, all right, as it been a blast of fire, and out of his lips flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests, man. That's that concentration heat, man, zapping you niggas to dust. All right, and they were all mixed together, the blast, the fire, the flaming breath, and great tempest, and fell a violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burnt them up every one, so that upon a sudden innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. That's Yahweh Shem Al Shai coming in The glories of his apparel, great strength. All right, gonna destroy you nations' armies. Just quick, zap them. So you Israelites, you so-called niggas like Latin Americans enjoying this man army. All right, you gonna go fight in World War III and be put to death by Yahweh Shai. You know, and that's gonna call Allah like Bashim Shai. We can't wait for this because we know once this thing happen, man, our enemy is put down and the kingdom of heaven is being established. Call Allah like Bashim Shai, man. So a little quick lesson. We're going to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and citation to all the Archeum, especially in truth, uncut raw, waking leg to third come Yahshua Baba, Shalom.